Hi. Okay, for science and social studies this week. Science is about more of the simple machines. We made a book, so I'm going to give you all of the parts of it, and then you're going to go through and you're going to work with it. So here's your little book. I made one right here. What you're going to do is you're going to take the top and you're going to glue it down. And then underneath the first one, you are going to do the first one, which is a screw. And then I want you to draw a picture of something that is screw-like. The next one is a pulley. And what I want you to do is draw yourself a little pulley. And then you have the wedge. The wedge is really important because what it is it helps you to split wood or to break things apart. So that's your next one. And then you have a lever. Lots of different ways to use a lever. A seesaw, a catapult. All of those are levers. And then we have a wheel and axle. So you have the wheel and the axle. It's when the axle is the part that connects the two wheels together. And then you have an inclined plane, which is like a car going down a hill. And those are your simple machines that you're going to draw and illustrate in your little book. So you're going to make that book. That's your science there. And then also you are going to read this little thing right here. And you are going to talk about how the simple machines and the models, they work together to make these models and systems. So what you're going to do is you're going to read through all of this, and then I want you to answer these questions here. And then on the back, I want you to use some of the things that are here on the bottom and make yourself a little model. We're going to be doing that in our science class today. We're going to make a model using different parts and pieces and see what they can make. And I'm pretty excited to see. I'm going to take some videos. So if your mom lets you, you can get online and see what they have. And then for social studies, I'm not sure where my little form is, but I'll get it out and I will tell you that social studies is about economics. We're talking about how the world runs. So there are some different things that we have. We have wants and then we have needs, right? So you want something like ice cream, but you need something like water. So something you need is something you cannot live without. You need air. You need water. You need shelter. You need someplace safe to take your naps and to live and have a safe life. And what you need might look a little different than what a tiger might need or a wolf might need, but you still need similar things. You need water, you need food, you need air, you need shelter. And some people, like me, people need friends and those things in order to function well. Then wanting something. So, I can want ice cream, but I don't need it. I would not die without ice cream. I may want chocolate, but I don't need it. I may want video games, but I don't need it. That's the difference between a want and a need. And then there's resources. So resources are really important. Water is a resource as well as a need. So it's a resource because you can put a boat on water and it can get you one place to another. You use water to wash your hands. You use water to take a shower. You use water to cook your food sometimes. So all of those things, that is a resource being used to help you with the things that you need. And then there are a couple of different types of resources. So the first one is a natural resource, like a water, or maybe plants are a natural resource. So we use plants for a lot of different things. We use plants for paper. We use plants for food. We use plants for ways to power our things that we need. We use wind as a resource to make electricity. All of those things, my glasses look wonky on this. All of those things are resources. And then we also have cows are a resource because we use their milk for milk and cheese and yogurt and butter. All of those are natural resources because they come from nature. So nature, natural. And then there are human resources. So as a teacher, I would be a human resource because I'm here helping you and your friends who need to learn and grow in order to be more successful in our world. Doctors would be a human resource. So if you are sick or you need to get your COVID vaccine or you are going to go out of town and you want to make sure you have everything you need to go out of town and you need to get a checkup. Eye doctors are all human resources, firemen, policemen. I'm sure you can think of a lot of different human resources. And then there is capital resources. So we've got natural resources, we've got human resources, and then we have capital resources. And capital resources are all things that have been made in order to help make our lives better. Like a car would be a capital resource because we drive our cars from one place to another. It used to be we would use horses, and that was a natural resource, but now we have electronic things like cars or our phones. Our phones connect us to other people. Our phones make it so that we can do business and work and all of those things. Those are all capital resources. Okay, so we've got human resources, natural resources, capital resources, and those are all ways to help get our needs and our wants met. Then the last thing is how communities work together in order to help meet all of everybody's needs. So if you and your family had chickens and your chickens produced a lot of eggs, you could use your eggs and you could trade with me if I was a fisherman and I caught a lot of fish. So I would use your eggs and you would use my fish. And that's how we are working together to create a community. So that's what I wanted you to know for your social studies. I will have a little packet for you. I think I put it away, but I will get that packet and I'll put it in with your science so that you can do your science and social studies. This is our last science activity, and then we're going to start a 2-week project next week. So just be thinking about, for next week, think about an animal that you would like to look up, research, and learn about. Okay, that is it for science and social studies.